Adventure gear by Climb, because sometimes you have to learn things the hard way.
Connected.
Join me on the ride of my life. Welcome to the madness. March Moto Madness.
It's about 11 miles till we hit the dirt, and we're going to go up. We're going to come down the other side, and there's going to be a Welcome to Carrizo Plains big sign. So that's where I'm going to plan on stopping and regrouping, and that'll be a great place to take the big group shot, take a few pictures. The only thing we're going to run into is 4 to 5 washes that have completely put it, even not a trench, like a canyon in the middle of the road.
So we're about 20 minutes into our ride here at March Moto Madness 2017, Song Dog Ranch. And it looks like our sweeper, Drew, went down, went boom. So as you can see, it's pretty flat fire road, but every now and then you get these irrigation ditches that just take you out, and they're hidden behind these little berms here. So you can't, look at this, see this kind of stuff? It just takes you out.
The problem with the desert is it becomes misleadingly easy. It's the time that everything's going perfect and you're wicking it up and you're giving it more throttle is the time that there's going to be that trench that's sitting right in front of you that you're not going to be able to get across.
Okay, so Drew ate shit real bad. Bike is totaled, dislocated shoulder.
All right, and so we're about, he went down about 3 miles from the east side of it, from the Hudson Ranch side. And so if you go in from the 33 side in a truck, it's going to take you an hour to get to him. So if you can come in from this side, it'll be a little bit better. But you may know that it's the roughest part of the road. All right, so we're standing here overlooking the spectacular views on Hudson Ranch Road. We lost our sweep, unfortunately, so my wife and one of our other guys stayed back with him, pushed the spot button, so help us on the way to get him and his bike. Apparently it's just a dislocated shoulder, so he should be fine.
What does that sign say?
Well, this road shouldn't be closed.
Let's do the bailout.
Bailout's this way, but we can make it through that road. I know we can.
Are we gonna get in trouble?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
Keep going.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about oncoming traffic. Pulling into Soda Lake. This hasn't had any water in it in decades. Look at that.
Last time somebody could sit here and see a reflection of the mountains? I imagine it's been a while.
It was cavemen. There's Randy, the founder of the GS Giants and the proprietor of Moto Madness. This guy's a fucking stud right here. Yeah, we're pretty badass adventure riders when we're out here in the plains where no one's been until we get passed by a Chevy Volt. Look at this. The purples are starting. The yellows are everywhere. This is just too enticing right here.
So right down below the Song Dog Ranch entrance is this huge sand wash. We've set a tin can at the end of the gulch, and what the riders are supposed to do is cruise as fast as they can from the starting point here to the can, turn around and head back to this road. He who has the shortest time wins. This is Tim Whitner, who's been our ride leader through the entire Song Dog Ranch rally. This is some soft gravel. Whoa, and he hits the dirt right there. Much to the chagrin of himself, the ride leader, he stands up and takes a bow, lifts his bike up. Ooh, that hurt his low back. He's going to have a spinal compression from that one for sure. And he gains accolades from all of the Song Dog Ranch participants up there on the rim. There's probably 100 people on the rim there looking down at everybody. And he's headed back towards the finish line. He's the first one to do this, so he's the one who's testing the mettle of the Sand Gulch here at Song Dog Ranch. And here you've got Dan Elkins making his attempt. He rips underneath the drone. We're trying to keep up. Whoa, we almost had a in-air collision there. Something suitable for Sonny Soderbergh there. Oh, here we go. And what do we got? He's ripping around. You can see the dust, and he clears the can on his way back. And he's headed towards the finish line. He's navigating through that really soft sand. You can see that's gravel, rocks. It's all been washed. Falling down for the second time. He's picking up his bike, seems to have jammed himself up against the bank there, but that's okay. He confidently steps on the peg. No, he really doesn't understand gravity at this point. Now there he is, jammed up against the rim of the gulch there. He can't get his right leg over to the brake. He's trying to get himself out from under. His rear tire is burning out. He's losing it a little bit, and yep, he's headed towards the finish line. Dan Styes of the GS Giants making his attempt to go around the can. The drone's trying to keep up with him, but he's keeping way too fast speed. Dan hits the same spot that Tim hit. That is just a really tough spot. What are we doing? He's ripping through, roosting the rear tire, almost like you need rear spikes in that sand. Making pretty good speed, and we're going to tag one more rider. Yeah, it looks like we've got Tim. This is Tim here, our ride leader. Tim Whitner is still trying to navigate that sand gulch. He's jammed up against the bank again. He's pulling the bike backwards. No, Tim, the bike doesn't go that way. But it looks like he's trying to get it away from the bank. Oh, and here comes Dan Styes of the GS Giants, his real good friend, to make sure that he's doing okay. He wants to lend him a hand. There's nothing better than having a buddy on the trail with you, except for when the buddy says, hey, do you need some help? No, and roosts the shit out of you? What, he's just throwing rocks at him? Wow, with impunity. But no, he just takes off. He's just out of here. Whoa, he loses, gets a little squirrely there with the back tire, and he's headed towards the finish line, ripping through the sand gulch. Dan Styes, just when you think a friend is coming to help you out, no, he just roosts you and takes off. What more can you ask for at March Moto Madness, Song Dog Ranch? Your friends just roosting you with impunity and then taking off into the sunset.